Ladies and gentlemen, this is obviously your number one airdrop hunter, LL here in flesh, and today we are going to be looking into the airdrop offerings for the month of May, and we got so many things to cover, so let's get started without further ado. First, we have done some updates on our Notion page. Here you can basically find out the latest airdrops, based on the category. You can look into the chances, the cost of them, and the tasks, details. And we have recently also done a bit of updating on the chains tabs. And also we have now added out some node sales and also free nodes that you're basically able to run. This is still work in progress. We're going to be adding a lot more information here, but there's just so many things happening on a daily basis that it's really hard to keep up with everything that is going on, and a lot of the information just comes out retroactively. So you really have to follow a lot of sources to keep up with all the stuff that's currently going on. But our first entry here is actually sponsored one. This one is called Quanto Swap, and they currently have a 200k airdrop promotion going on for the people who are going to be participating on their contest. And it's pretty simple. You need to log in with your Web3 wallet. There's a unique code that you can insert in, and this will be basically pasted in to the Telegram bot down below. And once you have done that, you are basically able to do a tweet, and there's a Twitter connection required, and this tweet can give you anywhere from $1 to $3 in their own native token as QNS. Top of this, also people who are going to be referring people to this contest are going to be sharing $50,000 worth of the QNS token, and also they're going to be giving out $25,000 in Ethereum for giving $50 to top 500 tweeters in this campaign. Obviously, for every referral they're going to be bringing, you're going to be getting $1 in QNS, and then there's also a welcome bonus of $1 as well, but this will require verification. And then there's obviously tweets, and this campaign will be lasting for 2 weeks, and you can find more details about this on our Airdrop Recon Telegram. And here's a bit of an explanation about a lot of the things that they're building and a bit of a roadmap. So pretty cool project here to basically pretty easy, not hard task, and you don't really need any liquidity here to get started. So ideal for many. But let's move on. One of the big things which has happened this week is the new Gitcoin round, which is known as the GG20. And basically it's just like a bunch of different projects asking for free money. And there's two reasons to do this. Number one is that this will increase your Gitcoin score. So long as you're going to be depositing at least $10, you are going to be getting points on their Gitcoin passport, which actually did go through an overhaul not too long ago. You need to get 20 points, guys. And this Gitcoin is going to be used on a lot of airdrops going down the line. I mean, Galaxy is already using it to a lot of extent, and we can expect more airdrops going to be using that Gitcoin passport thing. So you might want to have a couple of accounts at least ready with above 20 of that score. Now the second play over here is actually potential projects under the list, which is like maybe, it was a very long list, man. We're talking about 500 projects maybe, and I went through all of them and I picked out like 16 pretty promising projects here. We have Mosaic. This could be a bit more higher quality project that could be thinking about an airdrop. We have Bulwark. And just a bit of a side note, there has been other projects which have measured Gitcoin contributions in the past. Optimism comes to my mind, and more recently Namada protocol basically gave out money for people who had done Gitcoin donations. And the more you did, more points you basically got through that airdrop. Bulwark is another, anti-scam extension. Those seem to become a lot more popular these days, which is really cool. A lot of people I have talked about using Wallet Guard and Polka Universe. Those are really good ones. Both of those might also airdrop. Then we have ZKENS. This is a credential system that could be a potential one. On the Dlabs section, we have Quark, it didn't look very promising to be honest, but maybe it can be upgraded a bit. I don't know, it's a bit of like AI generated, so I'm not even sure is it a scam, but I think I'm going to be giving out a small sum to it. And then we have Jedi Swap, but they do say here, do not expect absolutely anything return. But it needs to be said that Jedi Swap still doesn't have their token, and it's a matter of time until these Starknet-based dApps are going to be doing some form of airdrops. And this might be one of the criterias for the Jedi Swap, or giving you a bonus boost for your airdrop that you might get through them. Then we have GovScore. This could be potential link into Optimism's own airdrop down the line. I think there was also Optimism Domains. That's another one. And a couple of other very prominent ones here is Hey XYZ. So in case you have a Lenster profile, I recommend giving money to here. At least this is one of the more bigger ones. And then we have Citizen Wallet, which is account abstraction wallet. So these are kind of like a new model of wallets, which basically have 2FA protection. And they are known as the ERC4337. I think it's a very similar technology what Bravos and Argent are using. This could become de facto wallet in this niche. I mean, basically a lot of other wallets could copy the model, I guess, but Citizen Wallet, I'm kind of bullish on a lot of these wallet airdrops actually at this point. I think we're going to see a big wave of them this year. And then we have another lens-based dApp called Tape. And then we have DigDAO. That's kind of like a wild card, to be honest, here. And then we got a couple of infrastructure here, like a Wizard Bridge, CKT network, a lot of Seagate technology being used these days, so those could be a big thing. File Market seemed a pretty ready product, and this seemed like interesting, the peer-to-peer stuff, and browser privacy protocol. So that's actually a good product. So that's another one I would give. But we can talk about that in the comments. Let's move on. Then we have Rea Network. This one is basically a new project, very similar to Athena. And remember, guys, Athena was a pretty good airdrop. We got a lot of money from it. People who participated on the point system was pretty based, and even if you didn't have a lot of money, I think a lot of people made profit, not just on the yield that they got, but also on the actual thing. So this is pretty simple. You're going to be getting a boost. And I think earlier you're going to be joining in. I think once we reach like a certain threshold here, the boost is going to go down from 3x. Right now it's 3x. And then it's going to be going down after they reach like 200 million in liquidity. And I think right now we're 50%. And this is based on OP, Mainnet, Polygon, and Arbitrum, and they support USDC. So you got your stable coins. So in case you have a lot of stable coins around, maybe you want to deposit here. I put up $80 here. I'm planning to add a lot more. I just have to find that money. As you can see, guys, this month and this couple of last months have been really about deposit campaigns, and that's not going to change because people are, why deposits? And really the answer is very simple, because you can't really cyber that system. So this is like the best way to basically distribute in a fair way to avoid cheaters. And speaking of deposits, we have Mosis. And Mosis is a partner now with EtherFi, and now they just launched this as I'm recording 20 minutes ago. And basically you can deposit EtherFi Ethereum or Rat Ethereum throughout 5 different networks: Arbitrum, Ethereum, OP, Manta, and Mode. Now this is going to be changing the numbers. I mean, right now there's a 1.5 multiplier, and once we reach 1,000 here, so once the Ethereum is basically filled in, that multiplier is going to be going down. It might be 1.4. That doesn't mean you shouldn't stop or anything. It just means that we're really early still here. And there are a couple of things you can do to get extra bonuses. One includes using a referral code that I have, so SHSY4T. And there are a bunch of these different quests here that you can do, which are going to be giving you extra points and multipliers. So make sure you're going to be doing these alongside with the deposits. And when you are going to be depositing, reminder, when you're going to be, let's take this one, there is an ability to deposit Ethereum to Optimism. That's going to be casting you a lot more gas. So make sure you're going to be choosing the Optimism version when you're going to be doing the deposits for whatever you're doing, Optimism, Mode, or Arbitrum. These 4 are going to be a lot more. They obviously give you higher X points, And also they are going to be giving you, did this actually just change real on time here? Okay, it's 1.2, whatever. So the higher multiplier is going to be on the layer 2s, and those are going to be filled out immediately. And we're probably, as this video is already on, we are on Epoch 2. So we're early, and yeah, this really easy campaign. If you participated, for example, on mode, you could have deposited your EtherFi into mode, and now you can deposit into Mosis, so you're going to be getting triple points. That's a pretty good strategy. Don't fade on this Eigenlayer stuff, guys. There's a lot of people who are saying, like, Eigenlayer, is it too late? And, you know, like, it's not too late, guys. You should really still jump in. I mean, as long as you jump in this month, you're good. Then we have ZVX. I think we talked about this on one video. They have two campaigns, basically. They have a USDC campaign right now, and they are giving a lot of money through that. And they are also offering out point systems, and you know what point system lead to into an actual airdrop. If you don't have any trading volume yourself on this derivatives exchange, you can always refer people. It's a pretty lucrative affiliate program, and I do like how the website looks like. And I wish I just had the more time to do these derivatives, but I just frankly don't. And it's not really my thing, but obviously I know that there are a couple of people in my community who love to do that, so this is another option to do. It's relatively early because a lot of people also have been asking me, like, well, what is a derivatives thing, which is kind of still in early stages. I would probably say CVAX, as this is like a 1 month old max or something, and this is on Arbitrum, so it's pretty cheap to interact with. Then we have a free Telegram based airdrop called Blum. There's a limited amount of invites on the code down below, so you might have to adventure into our Discord and Telegram to find more codes in case they're going to be running out. And this is basically a form of a wallet, and it has this auto miner thing. No actual mining, just simulated mining. Really very similar to the hot coin we've been doing and not coin we've been doing. And there's too many of these Telegram things, and at some point we're going to be seeing huge, well, oversaturation, and that obviously devalues things. But they actually do seem to have, based on these shots at least, a pretty good looking product. And we need more multi-coin wallets, especially ones that are going to be based on Telegram. But another one for people who don't have any money, definitely jump into that. BounceBit obviously has announced a megadrop with Binance. Now people can log in with Binance Web3 wallet and make a deposit of BTCB, which is Binance Bitcoin. And so this is on Binance Smart Chain. And basically you're going to be getting 2.5% APR on it, and then you're going to be getting points from this system. This opened up today, and there's 2 million already on the pool. Sadly, they don't offer any other logins. I haven't made the chance to basically deposit yet. And this can be withdrawn in 18 days, so it's not too bad of a login, guys. Luck, I mean. And obviously we had the original BounceBit project. All of those points have been now harvested, so even if you didn't have the chance to basically harvest the last one, it's now over, guys, and those points are going to be accumulated into the eventual airdrop. And now there's obviously this BounceBit mega drop as well, which is going to be, I think, distributed to your Binance account or maybe to Binance Smart Chain. I'm not 100% sure about this, but this is another one that you might want to try out in case you have some free Bitcoin lying around, because you have to really put your assets into actual use at this point to make some money. You just kind of leave your Bitcoin and Ethereum lying around and expect to become a millionaire. You really have to gather yields, and you have to gather these points. Then we have ZK Link Nova and their aggregator project that has gone into a first stage. And they were giving out these invite boxes for people for free. I got 3 invite boxes, and those gave me some nice new points. There's this oldest trend reward, which I'm going to be drawing now here on live to show you. Let's hope that I get the tree roots, because this is worth, like, I don't know, 0.2 Ethereum or something. Okay, not that lucky, but we got 50 points here. And yeah, so this is still going on. I did actually deposit some assets from here as well. There's a lot of different things that go into this whole system, and you can deposit your layer 2 LSRTs here. And there's a lot of these NFTs which you can also buy, which are going to be giving you boosters and things like that. And there's also a referral system as well. So in case you want to deposit, the code is 1545C7. And there's still, well, 96. I haven't really, this does have some type of a minimum requirement, I think, but I don't remember the number, but you can exploit yourself. Then our Alien X project has gone into our second phase, which is staking Alien X. And what you can now do is actually stake the boxes that you were opening earlier. And this is going to be having, well, I'm having errors right now because I probably have already staked everything. And I have a lot of boxes, so 199 boxes staked right now. I probably have to refresh the cache to basically get this working properly. And they have a team system now, so you can join into our team. That is 2R6V7Y. You will be getting a team bonus based on the amount being staked on our group. We are going to be getting more bonuses, and obviously there's a lot of whales in my group, so you're probably going to be enjoying a good amount of bonuses. And I think there might be a limit of 500 people who can join under this team, or was it 50 people? But so make sure you're going to be joining up early because you don't want to miss out. So yeah. And then there's obviously the node sale. We're going to be doing a node video very soon. I'm just doing a couple of sponsor stuff on that side and doing some research still. But in case you want to buy a node, my code would be also listed down below, N5MP7. I bought a one node. I got in at 0.4 something. I sadly missed out my whitelist tier. And there's a lot of nodes on sale. I do want to say that the amount of nodes is kind of high. But then again, like if we compare to the last price, 1.86 Ethereum, we're kind of far away from that. So we will see how this thing will work out, but I am liking it so far. I mean, I still have a lot of hope for Alien X. I think it's a lot more better than some of the other NFT chains. Then we have Dlabs. Now, Dlabs had this NFT that they sold, which is called the Adventure Pass. I bought it at 0.11 Ethereum, and the Adventure Pass floor, let's actually look what the floor is, was 0.33. It's now about 0.33 Ethereum. And the reason why I'm bullish on this project is probably just to understand people behind it. So it's really a lot of big gaming people behind it. So I think there was people who worked at Bandai Namco, and this is going to be like a game fee project. And the Adventure Pass is basically going to be getting you airdrops and also getting points in this specific thing. And they got a lot of like high-end games actually here coming, and these look very good in my opinion. And what we had here, we had a founder of Nexon. This is like one of the largest Korean gaming companies. We had a head director at Netmarble. Yeah, like a lot of like these people are pretty big. King's Raid. I'm not very familiar with those things, but this is also at Nexon. So Korean team behind it. Kind of bullish on it. Game fee is going to be big. And this is just like spamming, like doing daily draws and things like that. And then there's going to be Twitter quests and everything that basically gets you points. Okay, we got 50 points here. And you can just, simple stuff here and kind of funny things. It's not just Twitter spamming, some other stuff here. So I'm bullish on this. This is like, let me remind you, I think we already covered it in the last video, but Twitter has now banned kind of this attention impression farming thing. So a lot of these projects are calling it a day. So this hashtag spamming things are going to be going away probably very soon, or they will be closed down. But this is a lot more higher quality game fee projects. A lot of people don't cover these game fee airdrops, but some of them are going to be very, very big. But they will have their time to shine in the light. Continuing with some free airdrops, we have Immutable X. They have this campaign going on where you can claim these gems. There's going to be more things happening and more quests on the Immutable Passport. And basically there's going to be like rewards. And these are going to be unlocked at some point. I want you guys to prepare for having an IMX passport set up because we're going to be doing an airdrop video wholly covering IMX chain and their newly released CK EVM IMX. And another one I want to cover is Ronin. And then let's get into our last airdrop on the list. We have L1X. This is layer 1 X. Not to be confused with the OKX chain. I think they're called layer X. So do not confuse these two. This is not the one that is related to OKX. And this one is basically running nodes. I think you can buy nodes, but you can also like have free nodes as well. And there's going to be like a bunch of rewards to that. And I remember reading something about another form of airdrop task that they were going to do. It's kind of weird because they say this was posted on... No, actually, never mind. This is, yeah, starting... So basically starting tomorrow. But yeah. And this is totally new blockchain. I don't think this is based on any existing EVM chain or anything. Or it actually might be, but it's a very interesting project. And I'm very excited always about these new blockchains coming in. And let's see how basically they will be doing. But this is kind of interesting, I'm not going to lie. Then there are some Galaxy quests obviously ongoing. You should always, like, at least once a week to kind of look through what promising projects are there. We're going to be writing one here on Telegram later on, so make sure you're going to be following the Recon Ops Telegram. We're going to be doing some type of a recap. I'm going to be posting out like the 10 most important Galaxy missions to do right now. And obviously there's a lot of intel posted here on this Telegram, which is not on my video, so make sure you're going to be following it on the description down below. This video is long enough, so I'm going to be calling it a day here. Thanks for watching. See you very soon.